So here are some of our services. We offer virtual career coaching, which is done on QC Navigate. What you need to do is go to navigate.qc.cuny.edu and download it, and you can make an appointment with any of the career professionals here on the call. And usually our appointments are 30 minutes. And so it's, we usually meet with students either on Google Meets. Right now we have access to Zoom, so that would also be another option. So our meetings are usually virtual meetings now during, COVID, and we can talk to you about anything from resume review to interview prep, to even figuring out, like, what can I do with this major? What are the careers that I can explore with a particular degree? We sit with you and we work with you in exploring some of these things through virtual career coaching. And we encourage you to really take advantage of our resources. I know at times students can be intimidated about the process of looking for an internship or a job, but we're here to help you and guide you and coach you along the way. So thank you, Diane, for sharing the students' responses.
You're welcome.
So along with what was mentioned, with resume reviews, I know resume, it's the way you can brand yourself. You basically tell the employer who you are, what are your experience, what can you bring to their organization, and we help you to craft your resume that's personal to you so that you can really competitively apply for career opportunities with employers. Mock and interview prep, those are usually about an hour appointments. And so we work with you in being able to tell your story. Why are you the best person for this particular role? And just sharing your professional story as well to make you feel more confident in applying to these opportunities. I'll also mention job and internship search strategies. We have hundreds of positions in our career management system, which is HireQC. And so we work with you in helping you craft a really effective job search strategy so that you will get called back for interviews and apply to opportunities. In October, we have, I skipped over employment recruitment. So for our accounting and business students, we're going through on-campus recruitment in the month of September. So, and employers are hiring for full-time positions. They're also hiring for internships as well. And Diane will talk more about that later in the upcoming events. But employers are recruiting college students. So it's such a great opportunity for you to take advantage of the recruitment that employers come to campus to do. In October, we'll have virtual career and internship fair. We're expecting about 25 employers, and even for you to learn, like, how do you navigate a virtual fair? How many of you have gone to in-person fairs on campus or elsewhere? If you can just, make a comment in the chat. So going to a virtual fair, it's going to be a little bit different. So we will have like a presentation slide just telling you how to navigate and make the most of these virtual fairs so that you feel comfortable talking to these employers virtually. But the key to any fair or any recruitment event is preparation. Doing your homework on the companies, following the companies on social media, talking to people that work within that organization before you apply. It really helps you feel more comfortable when you go to these recruitment events. As a matter of fact, last spring, we had Geico that did information sessions for us. And when I spoke to students that attended the information session and then saw Geico at the fair, it really boosted their confidence in walking up to recruiters and just seeing a familiar face there at those events. And of course, at some of these career fairs, you're not going to see a familiar fair, but just preparing yourself and getting ready for these opportunities would really make you feel more confident in talking to the recruiters about why you're a fit for those opportunities. So all of our online career planning webinars, it's virtual. We also have on HireQC a virtual resource, and also on our career website. If someone could put our career website link in the chat, we have information and templates on how to write a resume, cover letter as well. And for your one-on-one appointments, we can also assist you with updating your LinkedIn profile, because many employers recruit students through LinkedIn. I had a student that just told me the other day that an employer contacted them through LinkedIn because they saw their profile. So I encourage you to work with us on getting a professional LinkedIn profile as well. The unique thing about our Career Center is that we have stipend. That's money. Last summer, we were able to give students $2,400 for doing an unpaid internship. And so that really helps, especially in areas of nonprofit and government and education, where those employers may not be able to pay for an intern. We're able to provide you with money. We gave students $2,400. The previous year, we gave students $1,500, and their hours varied from 100 hours to 150 hours of internship. But it's a way for you to explore your career interests and also get a stipend. The ideal one is if you can get academic credit and get paid for an internship. This fall, we have a student that's working at New York City Department of City Planning, and she's getting academic credit for doing that course within her major, and then she's also getting a stipend from the Career Center. So for her, it's a win-win opportunity, and her internship is within data analysis. Online networking events, we have information sessions, so we invite employers and alumni to talk to students about career opportunities. And we have all this information listed on our website and also on HireQC. And I noticed some club members here on the call. And so we collaborate a lot with the student club. So I strongly recommend that you join a student club, especially if it's related to your career area of interest. And so we do several collaboration with clubs because employers, they look to club leaders as having leadership experience, team building experience. So it's just a way for you to be around students that have similar interests with you, or similar interests to you. So collaborating with clubs is something that we do. So if you're a club leader or member, please outreach to us. And so the Center for Career Engagement and Internships, our vision is to educate, engage, and empower students and alumni for career opportunities in a transforming global and local workforce. And you can see that in how the pandemic has actually changed the way we work. And so it's very important for students to be agile, adaptable, and flexible, because when you start in your career, that's not how it's going to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. You have to be able to be adaptable. And I hope that we're able to give you those skill set and coach you on how to do that. Here are some of the employer partners that we've had, and I'll just ask if any of my colleagues want to highlight any of the companies that they've worked with previously and any internship or job opportunities that students have received at some of these companies that recruit at Queens College.
Sure. So this is we've had several students get jobs through Madison Square Garden, Bloomberg, JP Morgan, Moody's, all of these. And one thing I'd like to say is, even though we're virtual, companies are still doing virtual office visits. They're also doing virtual information sessions. So some of you may know that tomorrow Amazon is presenting, and we'll share that information with you. They're going to be doing an info session. They have quite a few job openings. Madison Square Garden will also be doing, and we'll share that with you. But a lot of these companies, when Karen joins us, she could talk about We have a huge partnership with Google. We also have a partnership with Northwell and KPMG, which is one of the top 4 accounting firms, hired 21 of our students over the winter, and a large majority of them got full-time opportunities. So you really need to be active and, you know, meet with career educators. Like Zavi said, joining a club is really key to a lot of this, especially for those of you that are in business and accounting. We have a couple of the club leaders on the call right now. It helps you with leadership. It helps you with public speaking. A lot of students are afraid of public speaking. And so highly encourage you to follow us on Instagram. We're looking for our 1,001 follower, and hoping to climb higher, as high as 5,000 in the next couple of months. So,
thank you, Diane. Anyone else wants to add? Okay. Oh, just a key thing to what Diane mentioned as well. I find that what we will encourage you to do is try to do multiple internships before graduation, because this is a way for you to test out if you like this sort of work or this sort of company, get to know the company culture, get to know the job responsibility. And doing multiple internships offer you a chance to get full-time opportunities, because now the employer has already worked with you for a good 3 months. So when full-time opportunity comes up, it's such a good way to have an intern then apply for those full-time opportunities and get recommendation internally within the company. And even if you decide that you don't necessarily want to work full-time at that company, that letter of reference that you get from your experience during your internship goes a long way. So I strongly encourage students to do about 3 internships before graduation. It's a win-win. You get to see what you like and what you don't like, and employers also get to see what experience you have, but you also leave that internship developing a skill as well. So I'll turn it over to Liz to talk about HireQC, our career management system.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so what you need to know is that you all have access to HireQC. There's several different ways to access the department website. One of the best ways is when you go to quick links on the homepage of Queens College, you will be able to find the Center for Career Engagement. All of you have access to this system. It functions as a job resource, and much more. So what you'll do is you'll click on student/alumni, and you're going to log in with your CAMS account. That is the information that you log into all of the computer labs on campus when you used to be there. But that is how you will enter it. I want to make sure that when you do enter your CAMS account information, that you do make sure that you go to a very important piece on the side left bar. It's called My Account, and there's 2 fields. There's a personal and academic profile. Please note that we uploaded all of your information on the bottom left there, Zavi. We downloaded all your information from CUNY First, from when you were in high school. So if you never went into the system and you never had in CUNY First your email address, your phone number, anything updated, well, that is going to be reflected also in our system. So please note, bottom left-hand side, My Account, personal information, please update it, because I just saw somebody's high school email the other day and another college listed. That's not appropriate. And then go into your academic profile. You want to claim your month and year of graduation, put in your major, and your GPA actually will be fed in on a semester basis from CUNY First. So those are 2 important things you want to look at. On the left-hand side, another important thing, which is pretty simple and user-friendly, is jobs. When you go up to the left-hand side and you click on jobs, you can see that in this screenshot, you can see in the middle of the page, we show some of the jobs like technical solutions engineer, software developer, because the person that did this screenshot was probably a computer science major. But what you should know is we have local and regional employers posting positions. and that is part-time, full-time, and internship opportunities for you. So these are people that are coming to the Queens College student population and they want to hire you guys. They might be alumni, okay? So in order for you to be successful, you can see on the left-hand side, you also have My Documents. So don't get overwhelmed. It's pretty user-friendly and it functions very similar to any other large job search resource like Indeed, Idealist, anything else that you're doing. What you're going to do is click on My Documents and you're going to upload your resume. Our procedure is the first time you upload your resume, we will need to approve it. Why is that? Because your resume is your marketing tool. Employers will assess and look at your resume probably in 15, 20 seconds. So if you don't have your best foot being put forward, you're probably not going to get the call. I very often say it this way: if you apply for a job and you don't get a call for the interview, it's probably your resume. If you get a call for the interview and you're not getting an opportunity and an offer, it's probably your interview skills. So don't be that student that has a lot of stress and anxiety saying, I can't get a job, I can't get a job. As many of us know as counselors, the minute I look at your resume, I'm like, okay, so this is probably the reason why somebody hasn't been calling you back. So a high school resume is good, but now you're in college, whether you're freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and as you grow throughout your academic career, your resume needs to reflect you as a young professional. So that's where we come in. So My Documents, upload your resume. The first time you do that, it'll put it into a queue. We will get feedback to you electronically. And after that, you can have up to like 10 resumes uploaded into your profile if need be. Another key part of this system is events. If you go under events and workshops, that's where you will see all the upcoming events, which are listed in our calendar. And then under resources, we have a little career fair finder. So very, very, very user-friendly. Please make sure you just play around with it. But the first thing, personal, academic profile, go in and update that. Upload your resume. You can browse the jobs, but you cannot apply until your first resume was approved. So if you get to the point where you didn't upload your resume and you're looking for jobs on here and it says you can't apply, it's because we didn't give you permission yet because we maybe think you need to improve your resume a little bit. So I don't know if anybody has any questions. It's very simple, very user-friendly. And if you have any issues, make an appointment and we'll help you. Okay, that's what we're here for. But it's a really great resource and it's also how we communicate and how we look at your resumes. So I always have this: if I don't meet you, if you don't come to an event virtually in this day and age, if you don't have a session with me, I don't know who you are. So when we have sidebar conversations with employers and they say, Liz, get me 10 English majors that have an interest in becoming a book editor. If I've never met you, I'll go into the system, I'll look at all my English majors, I'll look at their resumes, right? But you want to stand out from the crowd. So don't go through 4 years here without meeting us. Please don't be that person that's graduating and coming to me the summer after graduation, having me say, oh, I wish you did an internship or a job or an assessment. Do it little by little. Each semester, make an appointment. If you don't know what to say, we'll guide you through it. That's what we're here for, okay? So don't be nervous. Make an appointment. We'll go from there. We could show you how to use the system, but like I said, I think you guys are going to be able to get it on the first shot.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
I uploaded my resume, but how do I get feedback from you?
Okay, what's your major?
Computer science.
Okay, so Karen Johnson is the counselor for computer science. So if you uploaded it and you want it to be more competitive, go on to EAB Navigate, make an appointment with Karen, and she will be able to meet with you for 30 minutes and give you that individual attention that you'd like.
How I can get her
EAB Navigate?
EAB Navigate?
Yep, so EAB Navigate is the tool that, okay, so David put it in the chat, but another quick way is if you lose the chat function, on the top right-hand side of the Queens College website, there is a login function, and it says login EAB Navigate staff, EAB Navigate students. And just note there's probably about 20 departments that are using this tool, and you all have access to it. So it's EAB Navigate, top right screen, and there's a drop-down link, and that's how you'll find us under the Center for Career Engagement. And then you'll pick Karen Johnson for computer science, and she can meet with you. Okay?
Okay.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Sure.